Thank you. Thank you, Jason, and cheers, Jeremy. Today, Thursday, 15th of November, 2018, and live till 5, it's The Big Show. Today, guests to take your mind off Brexit discussions and issues.
Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Boy, when you look at me, but do you just me about my server? I got to be kidding me, but deep down like I deserve it. I don't mean to disagree. Sorry, your mama's easy. Open your eyes and see. True love comes for free.
I'm keeping my heart open, hoping you won't stab me in it. 'Cause I've been in love before, and when I had to pay, I didn't. I lose my sanity, trying to measure your intention. What do you want from me? How much you will let me?
No more than you want to give. Sure thing, nothing for is good love and it's for free.
And I won't make you promises. I'll just do all I can to be your lover, 'cause I understand.
Best things in life are free. Now that I've discovered what you mean to me. The best things in life are free. Now that we've got each other. The best things in life are free.
I like it. Now, Jen. I know you are my baby, my one and only baby. You said it twice, I'll say it thrice, my baby, baby, baby.
I've got so much love for you, and it's easy to give it when I know you feel the same way too.
That's all I expect from you. Just do all that you can to be my lover, 'cause I understand. I do. I do. They say
Best things in life are free. Now that I've discovered what you mean to me. I've discovered the best things in life are free. Now that we've got each other. The best things in life are free. Best things in life are free. Now that I've discovered what you mean to me. Best things in life are free. Now that we've got each other. The best things in life are free.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Radio 2 speaking. It's a BBC station.
Nothing for this good.
If you want to make contact with us this afternoon, please do. It's email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You can text 88291 and you can tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Love to hear from you. Should we keep it light?
now that I've discovered what you mean to me. The best things in life are free. Now that we've got each other.
Thursday afternoon it is. Hands up if you're alarmed that Christmas mince pies are already available. I know. You can't help yourself, can you? Bit of cream, delish. And hands up for a comfort bowl of soup. What do you fancy? Minestrone, mulligatawny? Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong with that. And hands up. Thank you. If I just keep an eye on the ongoing political ups and downs, I'll just keep an eye on it. I'm just doing my job. I'll keep an eye on it. I mean, you do need to know sometimes.
We must have been stone crazy when we thought we were just friends. 'Cause I miss you, baby, and I've got
thinking about you.
Hey, hi, this is Paul McCartney.
Paul.
Have you got anything by chance to rap on?
Maybe later. Dry but cloudy for most of England and Wales. Rain or showers for Scotland and Northern Ireland. Feeling milder. High temperature 14 in Peterborough. Overnight low of 8 in Belfast. Tonight dry, cloudy and mild.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Anything else?
Hi, Steve. This is Paul McCartney.
Yes.
Have you got anything by Anne-Marie or Charlie Puth?
The second one I can do, yeah.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect, baby? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you
It's a bit too much. You had to take a breather at the end.
just someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from
The forecast for tomorrow, Children in Need Day, is much the same as today and very mild. Meanwhile, lights on tonight. Sunset tonight, Edinburgh is 4:05, in Cardiff 4:24, in Belfast 4:22, and London 4:11.
Text us on 88291. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Tweet at BBC Radio 2. Yeah.
My name is Graham Norton, and you are very welcome to this.
Saturday mornings on BBC Radio 2.
We've got top guests, a couple of problems. Well, those are the planned ones. I'm sure there'll be others.
Graham Norton.
Maureen in Salford. Julian, I know you have green fingers.
I like anyone called Maureen. My favourite plant, I'm going to go for a delphinium.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, is Maureen making this up, or you're out there kind of, pruning and doing bits?
I'm on my knees in the flower bed frequently.
Saturday mornings from 10.
And on Saturday, my guests will be Jim Broadbent, Adrian Warren, plus Judy Kramer.
Great guest lineup today. We'll tell you who's on soon.
Hi, Steve. This is Jeremy Vine. Ugh.
Sorry, no time to talk. I'm just out bowling with Zoe Ball and Tim Smith. Strike! Everybody out.
Nice shoes.
some bottom so that the dancers just won't hide. You might like to hear my organ. I said right, Sally, right now. Cynthia, yeah, if I could hear the horns blow, Cynthia on the throne, listen to me. Cynthia and Jerry got a message that said, all the squares, listen to the voices.
Dance to the music. Sly and the Family Stone on Radio 2. In the news, Brexit Secretary Dominic Raab has told BBC News he quit the cabinet over fatal flaws in the UK's draft Brexit agreement with the EU, and he said the UK should be ready to risk a no-deal Brexit in the face of EU blackmail. Meanwhile, hardline backbench Brexiteer Jacob Rees-Mogg handed in a letter of no confidence in Theresa May as leader of the Conservative Party in a protest at the UK-EU Brexit deal. And also, sterling has fallen sharply after Cabinet Ministers Dominic Raab and Esther McVey quit earlier over Prime Minister Theresa May's draft Brexit deal. That's what we have for you. And in terms of the show, well, Michael McIntyre's big show is back on BBC One this Saturday night. Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law starring in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, and Alan Jones and Russell Watson with their new album and tour In Harmony. There's Bobby Pryor, Tim Smith, Jason Kay, Betty Glover. The oldies chosen by Mal Kelly from Bootle in Liverpool. Emails, texts and tweets, social media, news from the net, showbiz, lifestyle, Ents News, all here.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
We're celebrating the music of two of soul's biggest icons. Platinum-selling Beverly Knight will be singing the songs of Stevie Wonder on Thursday, the 22nd of November. And multi-Grammy-winning US soul star Peebo Bryson will pay tribute to Barry White on Wednesday, the 21st of November. Both performing at the London Palladium. Friday night is Music Night, celebrating Stevie Wonder and Barry White. Find out how to buy your tickets at the BBC Radio 2 website.
And now to Motown classics.
Without didn't I? So don't you leave me standing in the shadows of love. I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Don't you see me standing in the shadows of love? Trying my best to get ready for the heartaches to come. All alone, I'm just to the beat. With misery, my only company. It may come today, and it might come tomorrow. But it's for sure, I ain't got nothing but sorrow. Now don't your conscience kind of bother you? How can you watch me cry after all I've done for you? Now hold on a minute. Gave you all the love I had, and I didn't I? When you needed me, I was always there, and I wasn't I? I'm trying not to cry out loud. You know, crying, it ain't gonna help me now. What did I do to cause all this grief? Now what did I say to make you wanna leave? Now wait a minute. I gave my heart and soul to you, and I didn't I? And didn't I always treat you good, and I didn't I? I'm standing in the shadows of love. I'm getting ready for the heartaches to come. Don't you see me standing in the shadows of love? Trying my best to get ready for the heartaches to come. Oh, I'm standing in the shadows of
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. I never got a chance to see him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Mama just hung her head and said, son, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Papa was a rolling stone, my son, yeah. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Hey, Mama, is it true what they say that Papa never worked a day in his life?
And Mama, some bad talk going around town saying that Papa had 3 outside children and another wife. And that ain't right.
Heard some talk about Papa doing some storefront preaching, talking about saving souls and all the time leeching, dealing in that and stealing in the name of the Lord. Mama just hung her head and said, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died,
Just was alone. On Monday, we got Otis Williams and Duke Fakir of The Temptations and the Four Tops. Guests, yeah. What a lineup tonight on Radio 2. Joe and Simon at 5. Joe and Simon are joined by author and broadcaster David Hepworth. Radio 2 in concert, Ed Sheeran at 7:30. Joe Wiley presents an exclusive live concert with Ed Sheeran. And then CMA Highlights with Bob Harris. And then OJ Borge. It doesn't get better.
Falling into you will be the death of me. But what a perfect way for me to go. touch the ground. And even when the darkness calls my name again, no, I won't turn around. No, I won't turn around. I'm coming alive. Out of the ashes, out of the dust, you reach through the fire and you pull me up. Out of the shadows, into the light, baby, you saved my life, and I'm reborn. Here I'm out of the ashes, out of the dust, into
Just coming round to 2:30 in the United Kingdom, BBC Radio 2. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, and tweet us at BBC Radio 2, please. Steve, big shout out to my hubby Ali, my dad Donald, and me Gillian. We're driving down to Blackpool for a couple of nights for Ali's birthday, my dad's birthday, and our 3rd anniversary. Well, congratulations.
But what a perfect way for me to go.
And Steve, can you wish my mate Simon a very happy birthday? We work together and always listen to the show. He managed to get my birthday mentioned 2 years ago, and I've never heard the last of it.
Ladies and gents, turn up your sound system to the sound of Carlos Santana in the GMB Ghetto and Blues from the refugee camp.
Maria, Maria, she remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem, she living a life just like a movie star. Maria, Maria, she fell in love in East LA to the sounds of the guitar, yeah, yeah. Played by Carlos Santana. Stop the looting, stop the shooting, pickpocketing on the corner. See, as the rich is getting richer, the poor is getting poorer. See me and Maria on the corner, thinking of ways to make it better. In my mailbox, there's an eviction letter. Signed by the judge saying, see you later. Yeah.
Mama chola, ahora vengo, mama chola.
East Coast,
Ahora vengo, mama chola, ahora vengo.
Maria, Maria, she remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem, she living the life just like a movie star. Maria, Maria, she fell in love in East LA. I said it to the sounds of the guitar, yeah. Played by Carlos Santana. I said a la favela, local notice. The streets are getting hotter. There is no water to put out the fire. Mi contar esperanza. See me and Maria on the corner, thinking of ways to make it better. Then I look up in the sky, hoping that there's a paradise.
worldwide.
Ahora vengo, mama chola, ahora vengo, mama chola.
Open up your eyes.
Maria, you know you're my lover. When the wind
Carlos Santana. Wild, wild thoughts.
Put 'em up, y'all.
Maria Santana.
Carlos Santana.
The product, G&B. That's right. I just love that. This is Mumford & Sons, Guiding Light.
All day permanent red, the glaze on my eyes. When I heard your voice, the distance caught me by surprise again. And I know you claim that you're right, but fix your eyes on me. I guess I'm all you have, and I swear you'll see the dawn again. Well, I know I had it all on the line, but don't just sit with folded hands and become blind. 'Cause even when there is no star in sight, you'll always be my only guiding light. Late in my youth, well, I'm still in awe of you. Discover some new truth, now is always wrapped around you. But don't just slip away in the night. Don't just hurl your words from on high. Well, I know I had it all on the line, but don't just sit with folded hands and become blind. 'Cause even when there is no star in sight, you'll always be my only guiding light.
Guiding Light.
If we come back and we're broken, unworthy and ashamed, give us something to believe in, and you know it'll go your way.
Mumford & Sons. Yeah. And now can I bring on Bobby Pryor and Tim Smith, if I may? Let's go direct to Bobby and see if she has a factoid.
When asked if he knew the speed of sound, Einstein said he didn't carry such information in his mind since it's readily available in books.
Oh, yeah, 186,000 miles per second. That's what I think. Is that correct?
I think it is, sir. Yeah, thank you.
You're probably holding your wine glass wrong. If you're holding it by the bowl, you're making a common mistake, everyone. When you hold a wine glass, the heat from your hand can actually alter the flavour of your beverage. Wine experts say that people don't realise how quickly they warm up their wine or beer by holding the bulb of the glass with their palm. Instead, you should hold the glass by the stem, which maintains the proper temperature for your drink whilst keeping its intended flavour. And that is from bestoflifeonline.com. So now you know.
What are you going to say about that, Bobby?
Well, I was just saying, if you've got a pint, I don't drink pints because they're too big, but that's your whole hand.
Yeah.
So the heat from your palm of your hand is going to go into the beer, and you can't avoid it. You can't really hold it with your fingers, can you? I know you were talking about wine glasses.
Yes.
Also, isn't red wine meant to be warmer than the white wine?
Yes, this is where the argument falls to the ground. I think you're right.
Okay.
Here's Tim.
San Marino is the oldest state in the world. It has a history dating back to 301 AD. It's also the only state with more cars than humans. There are 1,263 vehicles, roughly, per 1,000 inhabitants.
And Bobster.
Do you know how long a giraffe tongue is? The average giraffe, fully grown giraffe.
A foot.
No, much longer. About 3.5 feet.
No, you big idiot. That's 20 inches long.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
You can't speak to me like that.
Yes, you can.
Factoids.
And now, William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare here, the all-time great writer of plays and all that. A couple more of my insults what I wrote back in the day, like, "Thou doth smell of a mountain goat." I wrote that one for Henry V. Not for him personally, you plank, but for the play. Then she is spherical like a globe. I could find out countries in her. As for the comedy of errors, go on then, laugh. Else I'll punch you up the throat. William Shakespeare, out.
But I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again. But I'm so tired of crying. But I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again. I ain't got no woman just to call my special friend. You know the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow. You know the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow. I didn't have no pharaoh, not even no place to go. And my dear mother left me when I was quite young, when I was quite young. And my dear mother left me when I was quite young, when I was quite young. She said, Lord, have mercy on my wicked son. Don't you cry no more, don't you cry no more. Take a hint from me, mama, please. Don't you cry no more, don't you cry no more. Cause it's soon one morning, down the road I'm gone. But I ain't going down that long old lonesome road all by myself. But I ain't going down that long old lonesome road all by myself. I can't carry you, baby, gonna carry somebody else.
All right, non-resignation and non-Brexit news now. Half-year profits at Royal Mail have tumbled after the company failed to cut costs as quickly as it hoped. Pre-tax profit more than halved to 33 million for the 6 months to September 23rd. Also in the news today, the festive edition of Doctor Who will be shown on New Year's Day on BBC One instead of Christmas Day for the first time since the drama's return in 2005. It'll be the first Doctor Who episode to debut on the 1st of January since the second part of David Tennant's series Exit aired on the first day of 2010. Executive producer Chris Chinball said it would see Jodie Whittaker's Doctor face a terrifying alien threat. Well, the same as it ever was.
I'm sorry, but that's exactly what you want, isn't it? In Doctor Who, you want the Doctor to face a terrifying alien threat, wherever it might come from.
I'm so pleased for her success. She is so brilliant in it, isn't
down
she?
really well.
At first I thought, should the Doctor be a woman? Why not?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Bradley's doing okay as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
I want him, though, at some point to pitch up and ask questions.
Yes.
You know, like do a quiz, so that he can mould both professions, both jobs into one.
Well, knowing what a giggler and what a laugher Bradley is, I bet they have great fun filming it, don't they?
But also, did you not notice he's on television at the same time most Sunday nights? He's doing The Chase on ITV at the same time as he's one of the Doctor's assistants.
I know.
Seems to be going well, his career at the moment,
Going
doesn't it?
very well indeed. Here's Bobby Pryor. What you got for us?
Are you two a halloumi fan?
I don't know what that means.
A halloumi is the squeaky cheese. You know, the cheese that you can fry, that you can grill.
Oh,
It's quite solid.
No.
Really?
It's a no.
Well, you're one. It's definitely a no. Well, you're one of the few because here we go. Shortage of sheep and goats in Cyprus, where halloumi is traditionally made, coupled with the growing taste of grilled cheese in China, threatens the global supplies. Now, there's a shortage of goats and sheep that supply the milk, but halloumi is a perfect mixture of cow, sheep, and goat milk. What they've had to do, because the growth in demand, is had to add more cow's milk from 50% to 80% because there are not enough sheep and goats on the island. Now, I think I understand rightly. if it's halloumi, it has to be made in Cyprus.
Right.
You can still make halloumi-type cheese, but you can't call it halloumi, and it is spelt 3 different ways.
Yeah.
I think there's a cheese maker at Hebden Bridge that makes a cheese that's like halloumi, but you can't call it halloumi.
Oh.
So maybe, is this a time when, like cheddar, will we have cheese that's like cheddar, but made in other places, but you can't call it cheddar?
Or, as you said earlier, get more sheep. Or whatever.
Get more goats.
Well, the island can only surely support so much livestock as a small island.
Yeah.
Eat less cheese? You don't want that either. You want more halloumi, don't you?
Somebody was only saying, in between all the Brexit stuff earlier on today, like a news item that went right by me, that there should be less sheep around in future.
Is that right? Why?
Yeah, well, to save the...
the environment. Yeah, with
Sure.
You do realise if you're a vegetarian or have got one in the family, there's a thing that you do. You make a bacon sandwich for yourself, obviously, and it smells lovely. And then you fry up or grill a bit of halloumi, and it's identical to a bacon sandwich.
Oh, when I make my croque monsieurs, because I'm very good at making croque monsieurs ham and cheese sandwich, basically, toast it, I just use those little triangle things, you know, the old triangle cheese.
It's not quite the same, is it?
Well,
does that toast or does it just bubble up?
I put it on after.
Go, no, you want to try red Leicester, mate, but make sure it comes from Leicester.
OK. William Pitt the Elder then, Tim.
Former British Prime Minister, don't ask me to name the year, let me guess, early 1800s.
Elvis Presley's first film, Love Me Tender, is premiered in New York. What year, Bobby?
Oh, 1957.
1956. Very good.
Yes,
yeah, you're getting really good at this now.
No, I'm not. I
Not
just know
cheating,
that
eh?
one. No.
1901, an electrical hearing aid is patented by Miller Reese of New York. That's the first electrical hearing aid. It's amazing the hearing aids I've got now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Just incredible. Daniel Barenbaum.
Opera singer, musician, cellist, played for Celtic. No, he's something to do with classical music.
1942, Daniel Barenboim, Israeli pianist and conductor, musical director of the Orchestra de Paris since 1975. Look, you're on the big show.
I popping, gate crashing, light flashing, fence hopping low. Mind spinning, back breaking, soul taking, heart stopping low. So take a minute, take your heart to the limit, baby, own it and make it your fight. We're gonna be out of our heads tonight. We're gonna be out of our heads tonight. The past, the present, and the future's gonna be fine. We're gonna be out of our heads tonight. Oh, all the lawbreakers, all the naughty love makers, this is your time. This is your time. Arm thrashing, chest thumping, I'm coming, deep breathing low. Whoa, fist punching, head banging, up standing, jaw crunching low. So take a mouthful who wants to be subliminal. Oh, if we make it to life, we're gonna be out of our heads tonight. We're gonna be out of our heads tonight. The past, the present, and the future's gonna be fine. We're gonna be out of our heads tonight. Oh, all the lawbreakers, all the naughty love makers, this is your time.
All together. We're gonna be out of our heads.
Lives only 7, turning up to 11, baby. No, don't filter the light. Yeah, we all have ambition. Take the time to win the living from the left, right in front and behind.
It's Take That. Steve, just like to say big hello to my son Justin Jones in Boston, USA. Missing you so much. Can't wait to see you in January. All of our love. Dad, Bev, Alex, Abby. Okay. Steve, really looking forward to hearing Russell Watson and Alec Jones. Loving your work. Thank you very much, Sonia.
Oh, all the lawbreakers, all the naughty love makers, this is your time. This is your time. Oh, all the lawbreakers, all the naughty love makers, this is your time.
And now we're back with Bobby.
Steve, thank you. A7 at Langham. Still closed both ways. Accident between the Thomas Telford Road at Langham and Arkleton, so it's still shut in both directions. The latest on the A1M on the southbound side. Now, all lanes finally reopened, 49 to 48. So down to Boroughbridge, we did have traffic all at a standstill, but all flowing now. However, you got some delays still. The M6 on the northbound side, 8 to 9. So from the M5 to Wednesbury, there was a breakdown. Reopened all the lanes, but it's still extremely heavy. M6 northbound between 5 and 6, up towards Spaghetti Junction and the A38M. There's a breakdown. One lane is still closed, so it is causing big queues. The A1 further down at the bottom, Boreham Wood, before the M25, northbound is still shut from the A411, that's Stirling Corner, to the M25 at Junction 23. So you've got a diversion in there. It's affecting buses as well. So just be aware, there's a lot of congestion because of that, and no reopening time either. And then to the M25 clockwise, 26 to 27 towards the M11, we've still got 2 lanes closed following that earlier accident, causing queues back to Enfield at Junction 25. I'd love your updates this afternoon. Keep them coming, and I'll be back with another one in 40 minutes.
Take that to the bank. Take that to the bank.
A long time we stayed together, been through the roughest weather, you and I.
Still rich with love.
We never had to borrow, and baby, only we know why.
I'm so glad I saved my love for you, and I did what I had to do. I invested my heart so free for what you gave me.
Open your account to me, 'cause I'll give you security, my love.
Take that to the bank.
My interest is strong. I got a love you can count on, baby love.
Take that to the bank.
Best believe I shopped around. Good insurance you have found in me.
Don't you worry.
No one can steal my heart. Our contract can be torn apart that easily.
'Cause we built a strong love affair on investments of equal share. 2 hearts that beat as one. Just look what love has done.
In the socket, just like money in the pocket, baby love.
Take that to the bank. I know how to treat a man. With me, you're in good hands, baby love. Take that to the bank. Can save it, can build it,
Baby,
that interest for our love. Take that to the bank.
keep saving, keep building, sugar.
That interest for our love. Take that to the bank. Save our love.
Oi, righty, Muppet. 186,000 miles per second is the speed of light, not sound. That's from Brian Plummer, Bishop Stortford. Thank you, Brian. I was just testing to see if you knew. Good, aren't I? Steve, loving the work that you and the team do. Give me a shout out. That's Tony in Kendal.
Take that to the bank. Keep saving, keep building. That interest for our love. Take that to the bank.
And now me and the Bobster and Tim looking at some more news of the day. I got some new figures here. How many times a day, Bobby, do you think you look at your phone? These are brand new figures. Now, you'll obviously be different from members of the public because you're in the information game. But what do you think? The new averages. How many times per day do we check our phones?
I would say, for different reasons, we check our phones at least 50 times a day.
50 times a day?
I'd say more. I'd say about 150 times a day.
221 times a day is the new figure. How many times that the average person checks his or her smartphone a day?
Actually, that doesn't surprise me. I think probably I do check my phone almost 200 times a day. And you do it. You do that terrible thing. You check it, and then 10 seconds later, you kind of just instinctively pick it up again. You think, what are you doing? You've just checked it. What are you doing that for?
Do you know what I've done recently? I got a phone cover that has the cover over the top of the phone so you can't see the phone.
Yeah.
Since I've done that, I don't look at my phone as much because it
Really?
doesn't distract me. It doesn't go, hey, I'm here because I can't see it. So what I do is just check it every hour when I'm at work so I don't get distracted all
Well,
the
that's
time.
good. That's very good. At night, of course, if you leave your phone by the side of your bed, and if you have deliveries and what have you, they light up in the middle of the night.
Turn it off. That is one thing I am good at. I always turn my mobile off at night. Never keep it on during the night. Because, if you get
Your
emails...
parcel will arrive today.
Well, also, Steve, what are you having delivered at 4 a.m?
No. It's saying that it's going to deliver it later.
Yeah.
So it's all a bot that does it and sends a thing through. Luckily, I've got it on silent, but the whole room lights up with the thing, and you think, "Oh, leave me alone, will you?"
Turn it off.
Put a cover on it.
Yeah, but then it takes forever to turn back on, doesn't
Put it in another room.
I know.
Children in Need on BBC Radio 2.
Now, this morning on The Breakfast Show, Chris Evans launched the tenner text-in for an unbelievable Spice Girls package for children in need. For just a £10 text, you could get a pair of tickets to see the Spice Girls at Wembley on Saturday, 15th of June 2019. And they include a private meet and greet with the girls, a backstage tour, and the chance to watch the last 5 songs of the set from the side of the stage. Not only that, but you actually get to do the sound check itself before the show starts. You'll have seats in the Royal Box, get a load of official merch, and an overnight stay in the Novotel at Wembley.
But your weekend will actually start the evening before when you arrive at the 5-star Cliveden House Hotel. Listen to this. That's where Meghan Markle stayed the night before the royal wedding.
Yeah.
You'll get a spa treatment and dinner before bed. Then it's up early for a champagne breakfast cruise on a boat with Captain Chris.
Then that night, you get to spice up your life at Wembley with the Spice Girls themselves. For a pair of tickets to this amazing weekend, you can enter our tenner text in and donate £10. Every single penny goes to children in need.
Here's what you do. You text the word Viva, V-I-V-A. Text the word Viva to 84903 to be in with a chance. That's Viva to 84903 to be in with a chance. That's Viva to 84903. And here's Vassos from The Breakfast Show with the important T's and C's. Go ahead, Vassos.
To enter the competition and support BBC Children in Need, all you need to do is text the word Viva to 84903. Texts will be charged at your standard network message rate, and you need to be 18 or over and have the bill payer's permission. Once you receive confirmation of your entry, a one-off voluntary donation of £10 will be made to BBC Children in Need. You can opt out by replying cancel to your entry confirmation text within 60 minutes should you wish. You've got until 7 p.m. on Friday the 16th of November 2018 to enter. Full details and terms and conditions can be found at bbc.co.uk/radio2. The winner will be randomly selected and notified by phone. You must be available to answer your phone between 8 and 9 a.m. on Monday the 19th of November. Good luck!
You just walk in, I make you smile. It's cool, but you don't even know me. You take an inch, I run a mile. Can't win, you're always right behind me. And we know that you could go and find some
are the Spice Girls and Stop. On with us later on today, guests include Michael McIntyre. He's doing Michael McIntyre's Big Show. It's back on BBC One soon. Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law, movie stars, and Alec Jones and Russell Watson. And the non-stop oldies chosen by Mal Kelly from Bootle in Liverpool.
BBC News at 3 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. The leading Brexiteer, Jacob Rees-Mogg, has submitted a letter of no confidence in Theresa May as Conservative Party leader, saying her draft Brexit deal has turned out to be worse than anticipated. Mrs May spent 3 hours in the Commons today trying to persuade MPs to back the agreement after the resignation of her Brexit Secretary Dominic Raab and the Work and Pension Secretary Esther McVeigh. During an impromptu news conference outside Parliament, Mr Rees-Mogg rejected the claim that Brexiteers were mounting a coup.
This opportunity is being thrown away. If you look at the deal, our tariffs will be set by the European Union and it would be illegal for us to offer lower tariffs. This is not Brexit. This is a failure of government policy. It needs to be rejected. This is nothing to do with personal ambition.
The Scottish Secretary David Mundell has said that he has concerns about Mrs May's deal, but he won't be stepping down from the Cabinet, and he's not impressed with those who have.
I'm disappointed that colleagues have resigned. We had a full and frank discussion at the Cabinet yesterday. I thought we abided by collective responsibility. People maybe had reservations about the deal, but they signed up to it on that collective basis, and I would have hoped that they would have stood with the Prime Minister as we move through this next stage.
The Labour leader, Jeremy Corbyn, has said his party can't support the proposals, describing them as half-baked. He's also claimed the government is in chaos. The Liberal Democrat leader, Sir Vince Cable, has called on the Prime Minister to consider another referendum. Also this afternoon, a Cheshire police officer has been found guilty of raping a 13-year-old girl. Ian Nord, who's 30 and from Shropshire, messaged the girl on social media after meeting her when he was called to a domestic incident at her house last year. He admitted more than 30 other offences relating to a fake Facebook profile he used to groom underage girls. Prosecutors in Saudi Arabia say the murder of the journalist Jamal Khashoggi was ordered by the head of a negotiating team sent to persuade him to return to the kingdom from exile. An official said that when Mr Khashoggi refused, he was drugged and killed in the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. Sebastian Usher reports from the capital, Riyadh.
11 men have been charged in Saudi Arabia with involvement in the killing of Mr Khashoggi last month. 5 now potentially facing the death penalty. In a lengthy news conference, the Saudi public prosecutor has in effect exonerated the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Instead, 2 senior officials have been accused of giving the orders. He also said that one of the Crown Prince's key advisors, Saud Al-Qahtani, remains under investigation.
Retail sales growth slowed to a 6-month low last month, standing at 0.4% in the 3 months to October. The change was a result of consumers reining in spending after the summer and the mild autumn, putting people off buying winter clothes. And that's the BBC News at 3:03 on Exit 4.
Thanks, Jason. Stand by, we got the oldies.
The non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Baby, when I think about you, I think about love. Darling, I don't live without you and your love. If I had those heaven, but they lay dying on the way. Feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. Baby, if I think about you, I think about love. Darling, if I live without you, I live without love. And if I had the sun and moon, and they were shining, I would give you both night and day, love satisfying. Feel like making, feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. And if I had those golden dreams of my yesterday, I would wrap you in the heaven, really dying on the way. Feel like making, feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love to you.
Feel like making love. That is a good old rock song. And these oldies chosen by Mal Kelly from Bootle in Liverpool. Hello, Mal. My name's Mal Kelly, and I've been married to the lovely Angie for 31 years. We don't have any kids yet, but our pug Ava keeps us on our toes. I'm currently unemployed and have had a bit of bad luck lately because I managed to fall and fracture my left ankle. Oh, no. When we're fit, we both like to take breaks away in the lakes in North Wales, with Anglesey being a particular favourite. Our whole family of in-laws and nieces and nephews all go and stay in a large cottage every year. Oh, that's fabulous. I hope you like my selection of oldies. I'm a big Rod Stewart fan, and I've been to see him all over the country. Let's have a look. You got some in? Yeah, I think you have, yeah. We'll do that later then for you. Yeah, we got Baby Jane coming up for you later.
Strolling along country roads with my baby. It starts to rain, it begins to pour. Without an umbrella, we're soaked to the skin. I feel a shiver run up my spine. I feel the warmth of her hand in mine. Ooh, I hear laughter in the rain.
sliding away. You know, the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. I know a man, he came from my hometown. He wore his passion for his woman like a thorny crown. He said, Dolores, I live in fear. My love for you is so overpowering, I'm afraid that I will disappear. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know, the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. And I know a woman became a wife. These are the very words she uses to describe her life. She said, a good day ain't got no rain. She said, her bad days when I lie in bed and think of things that might have been. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know, the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. And I know a father who had a son. He longed to tell him all the reasons for the things he'd done. He came a long way just to explain. He kissed his boy as he lay sleeping, then he turned around and headed home again. He slip sliding, slip sliding away. You know, the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. God only knows. God makes his plan. The information's unavailable to the mortal man. We're working our jobs, collect our pay. Believe we're gliding down the highway when in fact we're slip sliding away. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know, the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know, the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away.
Paul Simon slip sliding away on the non-stop oldies, chosen by Mal Kelly from Bootle in Liverpool. A little later on, in fact, the next half hour, Michael McIntyre will be on with us. Yes. Also, Alan Jones and Russell Watson later, and Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law, movie stars, who are in this new Fantastic Beasts movie. And we're playing the non-stop oldies.
You had no one to tell.
passing Rod Stewart, of course, at 3:20 in Great Britain. These are the non-stop oldies chosen by Mal Kelly in Bootle.
BBC Radio 2, the non-stop oldies every day.
Every breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, and every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. I'm a poor heart aches with every step you take, every move you make, every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake. I'll be watching you. Since you're gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. I'm a poor heart aches with every step you take, every move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake. I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
Every breath you take. The Police, of course. If you want to make contact with the programme, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You can text 88291 or you can tweet us at BBC Radio 2.
It's the biggest night in the country music calendar when the stars come together to celebrate the best of the best.
Thank y'all so much.
Bob Harris.
I'll be live from Nashville with special guest Thomas Rhett to bring you highlights from this year's Country Music Association Awards, including live performances from Casey Musgraves, Keith Urban, and Florida Georgia Line with BB Rexha. Looking back on the night, chatting backstage with the winners, and there'll be a live session from Susie Boggess, Pam Tillis, and Terry Clark.
The CMA Awards with Bob Harris, live from Nashville. Tonight from 9
on BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Put your head on my shoulder. Say time is precious, I know. In time, it could have been so much more. The time has nothing to show, because time won't give me time, and time makes lovers feel like they got something real. But you and me, we know they got nothing but time, and time won't give me time, won't give me Don't make me feel any colder. Time is like a clock in my heart. Touch me, touch was the heat too much. I thought I lost you from the start. Ooh, in time it could have been so much more. The time is precious, I know. In time it could have been so much more. The time has nothing to show, because time won't give me time, and time makes lovers feel like they got something real. But you and me, we know they got nothing but time, and time won't give me time, won't give me time.
On the non-stop oldies, time, Clock of the Heart, it's Culture Club, and this is Love is a Stranger, Eurythmics. Last of the non-stop oldies, chosen by our friend, who is Mal Kelly from Bootle.
Love is a stranger in an open car, to tempt you in and drive you far away. Ooh, love is a stranger in an open car, to tempt you in and drive you far away. And I want you, and I want you, and I want you so. It's an obsession. And I want you, and I want you, and I want you so. It's an obsession. Love is a danger of a different kind, to take you away and leave you far behind. And love, love, love is a dangerous drug. You have to receive it, and you still can't get enough of the stuff. Savage and it's cruel and it shines like destruction. Comes in like the flood and it seems like religion. It's noble and it's brutal, it distorts and deranges, and it wrenches you up and you're left like a zombie. And I want you, and I want you, and
those were the non-stop oldies. Michael McIntyre with us soon. Bobby also quite soon. Let me just recap for you what's occurred today, in case you've been on the moon or something and you haven't heard. So let's just check this. This is actually a guide to where we are at the moment, done by the BBC News people. Theresa May has agreed a draft Brexit withdrawal agreement with Brussels. Her cabinet backed it on Wednesday, but there have since been resignations. 2 cabinet ministers and 2 junior ministers have resigned over the deal, with some Conservative MPs attempted to force a leadership contest by writing letters of no confidence in the Prime Minister. Then it says, what happens now? The UK is due to leave the European Union 2300 GMT on Friday, 29th March 2019, after people voted 51.9% to 48.1% to leave in the 2016 referendum. Now, the UK and the EU have spent more than a year trying to agree on how the divorce, as it's often called, will work in practice. Mrs May announced that a deal had been reached and approved by Cabinet on Wednesday. But 2 cabinet ministers have since resigned. Dominic Raab, who quit as Brexit Secretary, says a change of course is needed. Brexit Secretary Dominic Raab has told BBC News he quit the cabinet over fatal flaws in the UK's draft Brexit agreement with the EU. So that's what we got for you at the moment. Let's go to Bobby and see what's happening in the traffic.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, to the A7 at Langham, closed still with this earlier accident, which is between the Arkleton turn-off and the Thomas Telford Road at Langham, so it's still shut both ways, the A7. M62 eastbound, 25 to 26 at Chainbarg, broken down vehicle, 1 lane is shut. M6 northbound, 16 to 17 up towards Sandbach, so the start of the roadworks, we've got a breakdown, so broken down van stuck there, 1 lane is shut. The M6 on the northbound side, 5 to 6, there was a breakdown up towards the Aston Expressway, the A38M past Castle Bromwich, that's now been moved out of the way. The M1 northbound a little bit slow past 19, the Catthorpe interchange, that's following an earlier accident which is now cleared. And the M1 heading south at 11A for Dunstable, they are holding the traffic to move a broken down vehicle. Now that should finish fairly soon, so hopefully traffic is rolling again, but it hadn't happened yet as I came in here. Problems for the A45 eastbound at Higham Ferrers, closed with an accident between the A6 at Higham Ferrers and the Stanwick turn-off. Then to the A1 closure northbound, still shut south of the M25, but on the northbound side. Closed from Stirling Corner, the A411 to Bournemouth to the M25 itself at junction 23. M25 clockwise, junction 7 to 8 past the M23 to Reigate, slow traffic. There's debris in the carriageway, so they've closed a lane. And around the other side, 26 to 27 at the M11, there is still 1 lane closed following the earlier accident. The queue, 7 miles long, it's past 25 for Enfield now. And to the A27 Shoreham bypass eastbound, partially blocked with a bump at the Sompting roundabout. And finally, the A360 between Salisbury and Shrewton, blocked both ways, accident at the Newcut Crossroads, so it's blocked in both directions. Back with another one, half an hour.
Thank you. Just a hi from Driffield in East Yorkshire, working away making wedding headpieces for next year's hiring collection. Listening to my favourite show. You should tune over to us. I'd like to ask for a play, and I love all the tracks you play, but we'd just love a shout out. That's Kerry Winter, Love Hats Millinery. Millinery! What a great word, millinery, everybody. Can you please give a shout out to my brother Adam for his 18th birthday? He's hard at work listening to the radio in Cumbria, and he'd be so embarrassed to hear his name on the radio. Thank you from Hannah. And you've got to wish Helen Turner a happy birthday. Chocolate cake she's just made the office staff, James A. Turner, is absolutely delicious. We hope you have a fantastic day. That's from Richard Pigeon.
Well done, darlings.
It's time to dance at Blackpool.
Are you ready? We're going to Blackpool.
Wow, I'm so excited. Very grateful to be through to Blackpool because everybody loves it.
My goodness, it hasn't even fully sunk in.
This is a very special place to be going to.
So desperate to get there for Oti because she deserves to be there.
I'm so ready for Blackpool. I'm so happy. Just to get into the competition and then to get 2 9s. Yes, we are going to Blackpool. I am so thrilled.
Strictly Come Dancing live from the Blackpool Tower Ballroom, Saturday night at 6:45 on BBC One.
Hey, Bobby, what you got?
I don't think we've got those contact details from Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy.
Well, hello, Bobby, just in time. This is, of course, Jeremy Vine. I'm busting through to inform you in the nick of time. The very best listener in the world I am. That's a new report. Claims President Donald Trump's hair is made entirely out of straw and old wood shavings from a lathe.
spelled L-A-T-H-E. No hyphen needed. What do you think? Make contact at justformen. Cover it all over. Make it swirl up and spray it with toxic hairspray. Dream on sunshine. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth. Fib. Call me.
Flash goes a little hummingbird, a dart and whirring thread. At the screen door by his lemon tree, out here with the quick and the dead. Designer blinds above LA, frame the perfect view. It's gonna be another day of sun and shameless blue. By his cutting block, the time has come for the fruit tab by the juicer. He grinds fresh coffee for himself, he's meeting the producer. LA Times lies on the stone, warm in there like bread. Hey, what's not to like out here with the quick and the dead? Good on you, son, good on you. The Camden Shuffle and the 412. Good on you, son, good on you. Oh yeah. Good on you, son, good on you. The Camden Shuffle and the 012, yeah. You wanna know what happiness is? In his eye there's a hunter's gleam. Something to look forward to, this cat's gonna get the cream. Skin of a mango is so smooth, smoother than the devil. Cut it, slice it, chop it up to the rhythm of a Cockney rebel. In Blighty, there's a flat on a grimy sink estate. That's why he walked out of that and went to the Golden State. Left the backy and the beer where he was born and bred. Now he's cutting it out here with the quick and the dead. Good on you, son, good on you. The Camden Shuffle and the 012. Good on you, son, good on you. Oh yeah. What would you have had him do? The Camden Shuffle and the 012, yeah.
McIntyre is here. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, Michael. How are you?
I'm very good. It's lovely to be here always.
You still got that show. I think it's called The Same.
Not this again.
Oh, come on.
What's it called?
It's called The Big Show.
There is only one true big show.
No, there is.
No lawyers are listening. I'm sorry that it's still on air.
No, I love
There's
it.
a very big difference. It's Michael McIntyre's big show.
Yes.
And you're...
Steve.
The Big Show.
Yeah.
We say it very differently. It's almost a different word.
Oh, that's all right then.
How do you say The Big Show?
I go, it's The Big Show.
Mine's The Big Show. Completely different.
I must just play this. I love your enthusiasm on the opening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Marvellous. And welcome to a brand new series of My Big Show.
Didn't know you had that up your sleeve.
That is very enthusiastic.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, and you notice how I said my big show because there's your big show as well.
I'm over it now.
I didn't want to. Oh, thank God for that.
Michael McIntyre is one of these.
Leave it now.
Can I do this now, boys?
Get on with it.
One of the superstars of arena comedy, but this weekend he's back on the small screen.
Right in the afternoon.
Stop it, Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new series of Steve Wright in the afternoon.
You'd have struggled to make that one work, Michael.
Yeah. We haven't started yet, have we? Anyway, it's a new series of Michael McIntyre's Big Show, the second best show with the big in the title. That's what it says here.
Yes.
Very funny.
Yeah.
This Saturday's show is the first one of this fourth series, which, as usual, was filmed in front of a live audience at the Drury Lane Theatre in London. So that's
what I love about your big show is that you can never tell when you're reading.
I know. I go from conversation to reading and you just can't tell, can
It's
you?
the same with me, though, when I'm on the audio cue. I'm a completely different person. I'm shouting and I'm saying, so, coming up next on the show, we have a performance from It's Really Hard. My eyes are going all over the place. It's so obvious. I'm always in the editor going, go to a wide. Go to a wide. I'm so obviously reading that.
What about rehearsal? Do you rehearse? Because you work hard.
Thank you, Steve.
You do?
Yeah, well, a lot of what we're doing is with surprising people, and so it's all very in the moment.
Yeah.
The big thing we do is the unexpected star when someone comes to the theatre under
love
false
that.
pretences, and they've become very much more ambitious. You know, I'm always worried it's going to go wrong. So yeah, all day we're running it through with actors and stuff, but then they have to arrive and we have to do it in the moment and hope we get them to the stage.
So you have to go with whatever their reaction is, basically.
Well, yeah, but the main thing is to get them, because we tend to prank them in this sort of shop round the corner to the theatre that we've sort of taken over that actually belongs to the theatre. So we rebrand it every week. So this weekend coming, we have an unexpected star. He's 91 years old. He thinks he's coming to buy a new Zimmer frame in the shop round the corner. To be honest, we don't surprise him on the stage because he's 91 years old. So I then actually go around there and collect him on a tandem mobility scooter and drive him onto the stage.
Ah, brilliant. Oh, that's fantastic.
But beyond that, we've built a cinema on the stage and then the front
Genius.
collapsed. The cinema one was fine because we used the whole theatre.
Yeah.
So we just got everyone to be quiet. So we rebranded the front. We actually put on these, we said it was martial arts season. So we had all these posters and they superimposed my face onto all of them. So we've got little nods like that. And then, of course, I prank them. We have very silly things. Like we wouldn't give them their tickets. But you know when you're online and you'll buy your tickets and it says, are you a robot?
Yeah.
And you have to answer questions whether there's a bridge and a box. So we did that in person. So she said, before I sell you your tickets, we just need to make sure you're not a robot. And she kept holding up these pictures and they kept getting them wrong. It's like, no. And they became more and more abstract. What city is this in? And it was just like a stop sign. And then they got taken through to the cinema and the thing collapsed.
The Midnight Game
Midnight
Show.
Game
as
Show,
well.
yeah,
I mean,
Midnight
how
Game
the heck
Show.
Do you organise
How
that?
do you do that?
The Midnight Game Show is set up by their partners, which is much better this
So
year.
there's your permission.
Yeah. Permission. Let's call it a key.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd have to break in.
Yeah, good point.
People don't
Okay, so
stand
they got
outside
a
homes
key.
going, I'm sure I had permission. But now we've gone to Wales, we went to Cardiff, we did a brilliant one in Liverpool, and we did a celebrity one. I woke up Gino D'Acampo in his house. And, well, let's just say it was a very different Gino D'Acampo when you wake him up. We did it on Gino because everybody loves him so much, he's so fun. Well, not when you wake him up.
No. But what would you be like?
Well, I don't know, but we had to lose a good 8 minutes that was unbroadcastable. He had to be calmed down.
Don't blame him.
I do have an idea that is going to be on this series that it is the best idea we've done.
Oh, are you allowed to tell us?
I can't because we haven't actually finished it. We haven't surprised the person.
No, don't,
I'm going to
don't
tell
say
you off
anymore.
air. Can't wait to
Brilliant.
do
No, I can't wait either. Should we take a break and come back in a minute?
Well, we should have to, what, like a holiday? Like a 2-weeker?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I don't know. Where's nicer this
Let's
time
start
of
in
year?
Oxford and then maybe go to Spain.
Brilliant.
Okay, let's do that. We'll be back after our trip. Michael McIntyre will be right back. We're taking a break, look.
I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. Love is all around me, and so the feeling grows. It's written on the wind, it's everywhere I go. Oh, yes, it is. So if you really love me, come on and let it show. Whoa. to me, and I give mine to you. I need someone beside me in everything I do. Oh, yes, I do. You know I love you, I always will. My mind's made up by the way that I feel. There's no beginning, there'll be no end. 'Cause on my love, you can depend. Gotta keep it moving. Ooh, it's written in the wind. Oh, everywhere I go. Yeah. Yeah. So if you really love me, love me, love me, come on and let it show. Come on and let it show.
Michael McIntyre is here, and yes, we've been on our trip.
Yes,
we're
it was
back
very
now.
nice.
It was lovely. Yeah, what a lovely holiday that was. This Saturday show, it's called The Big Show, has live music from Little Mix, plus Holly Willoughby is the celeb who's foolish enough to hand over a mobile phone to Michael to play Send to All. That's an invasion of people's privacy in the extreme, if you ask me.
It absolutely is. You're quite right. I'm so grateful for the people who hand over their phones. So, yes, we've got Holly this weekend. Cheryl gave me her phone, so she's going to be on another show, and that was very, very exciting, and she was brilliant. Bradley Walsh and Josh Groban, who is American, had no idea really what the item was and may have had a panic attack halfway through, but that was too late. We had his phone. What is starting to happen a little bit is there's a bit of crossover in some of the celebs in people's phones. So certain people are getting texted every Sunday night and get a really weird text. Gino D'Acampo is on quite a lot of people's phones. He's a very popular man.
Yeah, I guess,
But he
yeah.
never seems to cotton on that it's the show. So every week, he's like, why are people going crazy on a Sunday night? It's 7:45.
So he was upset when you woke him up.
Yeah.
You got the Big World Tour.
I've been on that for like a couple of
I
years.
know you
and
have,
that's
yeah.
keep going. Yeah, I just did Wembley last weekend and the O2 a couple of weeks before. I'll just keep going.
When you say Big World Tour, where else?
Very good question. So
That's my best question of the night.
Around Europe. Yeah, well, next year I've already been to all around Europe, Amsterdam and Switzerland and Norway and Denmark and
they get you there,
Dubai
don't they?
and the Oman and New Zealand and Australia and South Africa and Malta. Canada and America, the world.
What do you have to change?
I'm reading from an atlas. Luxembourg.
Well, whenever I see you live, I always think, my goodness, it's real. It doesn't always seem like material to me. When you're talking about your family, you're talking about going into shops, or you're talking about, whatever it is you're talking about, it seems like your real life. And I'm willing to bet it actually is.
It's definitely my real life. Sometimes too much so. It even annoys me because it's so much of the stuff that goes on in comedy is still happening in my life. I've got this joke about trying to get out of the house with kids, and this joke has gone viral. I mean, it's been watched like 100 million times on Facebook or something, but I'm still going through this every single day. My kids are still saying the same things, like, where's my shoes? I can't find my shoes. I can't do my zip up. Can we leave in a minute? Why do I have to wear my coat? I'm boiling. And I'm saying the same things from the joke. It's like, yeah, it's boiling because I've heated the inside of the house, but not the rest of the world. It's just, I even say that this is all on YouTube. Just get dressed and let's go.
How are the family with all this? I mean, are they still laughing along, or do they now say, Dad, don't talk about us like that, please?
They came to the show in the first half, and then once I knew they were gone, I brought up. Because now they're getting older. Now the jokes are all about trying to get them off the Xbox, and everyone can relate to them. We're obviously all going through the same stuff with children, and I think people without children find it funny because they're so relieved they have to go through it.
Damn right.
And are you constantly working, constantly observing and thinking, yeah, I can use that for the next show, I can use this here, I can use
Yes,
that
I've
there?
always got things I'm writing down.
Yeah, it's incredible.
You don't have to observe now.
No,
Michael.
I'm just. It's
What have you got on your
You just
phone?
You put it on the notes.
You want to hand it over?
Yeah, there's always something going. And that's why at the moment I haven't recorded the show. I'm just going to keep touring and keep working on the jokes, because the more you do, you find little words that are different or little facial expressions that make it that much funnier.
Yeah.
And for years I've been doing jokes and doing them on the telly, and I just want to get back to that. How funny can this be?
I think some of the fun is watching how much walking you do on any of your shows.
I do no exercise off stage at all, so I'm constantly injuring myself. Friday night at Wembley, I pulled a hamstring doing a joke about when you don't realise the bath's so hot and you get in it and it takes a while for the information that your feet are melting from your body to reach your brain. So you think everything's fine and then you start lowering yourself and I literally have to get out of this thing. You jump out of the bath, you end up naked, you look down, you've got this sort of red skin socks of pain. And I did that impression. I pulled a muscle.
You pulled a hamstring?
On the stage and my hammy's gone because I can't warm up before
Michael,
the show.
you need
the only time I warm up is when I get into a hot bath.
You need to warm up before you go on stage.
But I never get my hammies in because it's only the feet that are burning off.
Hammies, great phrase. The new series of Michael McIntyre's Big Show starts this Saturday night at 8:10 on BBC One. That's straight after Strictly. What a night of entertainment that's going to be, Michael.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Great time.
Have a good series, have a good Christmas if we don't see you, and thank you very much.
Coming in here. It's my favourite show.
We love
so
seeing you.
Positive and nice.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.
Even though we both know we're liars and we start each other's fires, we just know that we'll be alright. Even though we kicked out the party cause we both hate everybody, we're the ones they wanna be like. So don't let me down, keep me in trouble, born to be wild, out in the jungle. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me. And if it wasn't you, I wouldn't want anybody close to me. 'Cause I'm an animal, like animal like you. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me.
You can never come too close for comfort. I had to cut my off, she being stubborn. I make it known I'm with you, not undercover. And when I jump in, I'm burning rubber. Iced out body, didn't go to college. Price tag popping, then you on the private. Don't say sorry, everyone's watching. When you're where I am, everything's timeless.
And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me. And if it wasn't you, I wouldn't want anybody close to me. 'Cause I'm an animal, like animal like you. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me. Close to me. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me. And if it wasn't you, I wouldn't want anybody.
Close to me, Ellie Goulding, Diplo, Sway Lee, 5 minutes to 4. Steve, just had enjoying my favourite radio station from Florida here. Which one is that? Oh, this one. Keep up the good work, love from Angela. I thought you were telling me you were listening to radio in Florida. Hello, Wrighty. Hello. Alison on the Isle of Wight here. Cracking tunes. Thank you, Alison. All right, here's Bobby. What you got now?
Thanks, Steve. A75. Between Heath Hall and the A76, it is closed completely with an accident. It's just past the A701 turn. The A7 at Langham is still closed between Langholm and Arkleton. That's both directions. M62 eastbound, 25 to 26 at Chamber. Breakdown, one lane is shut. M6 northbound, 16 to 17, still a breakdown blocking one lane up towards Sandbach. And the M6 northbound breakdown, 5 to 6. That is now gone from the A38 turn off the Aston Expressway, but it's still very heavy. The M1 southbound traffic is moving through 11A again, but there's still one lane shut at the Dunstable turn. A1 northbound remains closed at Boreham Wood, so it's shut from the A411 Stirling Corner to the M25 at junction 23. That's northbound only. And the M25 across the top clockwise, 26 to 27 for the M11. Reopened all the lanes, but still extremely heavy back to 25. And the M3 southbound southbound breakdown 3 to 4 at Camberley is still there, one lane is shut. And the A27 finally, Shoreham Bypass, eastbound, partially blocked. There's a breakdown just past the Sompting roundabout. Back with another one, 30 minutes.
Thank you.
My baby, he don't talk sweet. He ain't got much to say. But he loves me, loves me, loves me. I know that he loves me anyway. And maybe he don't dress fine, but I don't really mind. 'Cause every time he pulls me near, I just wanna cheer. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's give the boy a hand. Yeah. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Yeah. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show. Oh, 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 oh. Let's hear it for the boy. My baby may not be rich, he's watching every dime. But he loves me, loves me, loves me. We always have a real good time. And maybe he sings off key, but that's alright by me. Yeah. 'Cause what he does so well, makes me wanna yell. Let's hear it for the boy. Ah, let's give the boy a hand. Yeah. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Yeah. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show. Oh, 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 oh.
Let's hear it for the boy. If you want to email the show, it's steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. And this is The Big Show. Coming up in the cuts, Billy Crystal, Casey Musgraves, Louis Theroux. There's social media, there's factoids. There is Bobby and Tim and Jason and Betty on sport. Our guests are Added and Russell and Eddie and Jude.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Great Britain.
In the United Kingdom and across planet Earth. This is BBC Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on digital radio and on 88 to 91.
And we're the BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Jason Kay. The Prime Minister is facing intense opposition to her draft Brexit deal. 4 ministers have resigned, including the Brexit Secretary Dominic Raab and the Work and Pension Secretary Esther McVeigh. She also endured 3 hours of tough questioning in the House of Commons. The leading Brexiteer Jacob Rees-Mogg is among those who've now submitted a letter of no confidence in her leadership. 48 are required to trigger a vote. The Tory MP Henry Smith explained why he'd sent in a letter.
The news has been getting worse in terms of what the British government were going to be prepared to agree with the European Union on our exit. And I think today, with the statement where we would potentially be perpetually bound by large parts of EU jurisdiction, meant that I had finally, with regret, lost confidence in the Prime Minister to deliver a proper deal.
But the Remain campaigner and Conservative former Chancellor Ken Clarke doesn't think the Prime Minister will be toppled.
Theresa actually is in the unfortunate position of being in the middle of the party and trying to achieve compromise. If they are daft enough to put their 48 letters in, then I would predict that she win comfortably a vote of confidence and it might strengthen her slightly.
The day's political events have led to a fall in the value of the pound. At one point, it was down 1.5% against the dollar. Shares in house builders and banks also dropped sharply. Stock values in the Royal Bank of Scotland sank 9%, with similar falls for Persimmon, Taylor Wimpey and Barratt Developments. The Saudi Foreign Minister has rejected Turkish demands for an international inquiry into the killing of the journalist Jamal Khashoggi, saying that the kingdom was capable of handling the case itself. Saudi Arabia denies that the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman ordered the murder, insisting that Mr. Khashoggi was killed in its embassy in Istanbul by Saudi officials operating on their own initiative. A police officer has been found guilty of raping a 13-year-old girl in his car. Liverpool Crown Court heard that Ian Nord, who's 30, met the teenager after he was called to her house over a domestic incident a year ago. Prosecutors said that he joined Cheshire Police to exploit the access he'd get to vulnerable children. The force's acting Chief Constable Jeanette McCormick defended the checks they carried out on Nord.
Ian Nord went through the standard recruiting processes and passed all those processes. He was a member previously of the armed forces. He passed the vetting at the time. Predators look for organisations where they can get access to groom, and that's in reality what Ian Nord did.
NHS England has announced a major review of its screening programmes, a day after it emerged that 48,000 women weren't sent letters about their cervical cancer checks. The report may also examine the merits of outside companies organising screening programmes. And that's the BBC News at 4:03 on Next at 5.
Thank you, Jason. Here's Betty Glover with sport.
Hey Steve, we'll start with the news that the Premier League will be using video assistant refereeing next season. That's after the clubs agreed in principle to bring in the technology. Staying with the Premier League, they confirmed that Executive Chairman Richard Scudamore, who is stepping down from his role, will receive a controversial £5 million farewell bonus paid by the clubs. That's for recognition for his outstanding work. And good news for Wales fans, Gareth Bale will be fit for Wales against Denmark in the Nations League tomorrow. In cricket, Sri Lanka have the advantage going into the third day of the second test against England. England are trailing by 46 runs after Sri Lanka's first innings score of 336 all out on day 2. Also, Captain Joe Root was given an official reprimand for dissent. In tennis, at ATP World Tour Finals in London, Austria's Dominic Thiem has beaten Japan's Kei Nishikori 6-1, 6-4. And finally, Rugby Union and Eddie Jones has made 11 changes to the England team to face Japan at Twickenham on Saturday. Bath's 21-year-old winger Joe Thokanasiga will make his debut.
Thank you.
BBC Radio 2 in the United Kingdom.
Christmas, of course. All right, social media and showbiz. Well, you won't be surprised to note that Brexit is trending on Twitter. Obviously, some of the stuff I just can't read out. Doctor Who is trending on Google after the announcement we mentioned earlier that there won't be an episode on Christmas Day this year. In some other stories, Tiffany Culver has been announced as the new host of The Rap Show over on Radio 1 and 1 Extra. Tiffany opened for Beyonce and Jay-Z on their On The Run tour in the UK earlier this year, and she also DJs for Fredo. She starts a new show on the 5th of January. Okay, good luck, Tiff. Snoop Dogg is going to join the Hollywood Walk of Fame with his own star. Jimmy Kimmel will present Snoop with his star live on his show on Monday. Oh, that's great. That'd be brilliant. What else today? The Friars Club in New York has honoured Billy Crystal with their Entertainer Icon Award. Billy, of course, great actor, funny comedian. Some of the movies he's been in, great in Analyze This with De Niro. Mr. Saturday Night, I really loved. And also When Harry Met Sally, of course. I'll have what she's having. Anyway, he's the only eighth person in the club's 114-year history to get the award. Previous recipients include Cary Grant, Frank Sinatra, Martin Scorsese, and Robert De Niro. Here's Billy Crystal explaining what's kept him going during his career.
My passion for getting laughs, the thrill when you get them, the knowledge of knowing what to do with them when you have them, the continuing search for new timings, new characters, new voices, new stories to tell is still intoxicating to me. It always has been, it always will be. That's why I never did drugs. I had this.
And it was the 52nd Annual Country Music Association Awards over in Nashville, and Bob Harris was there, of course, to chat to the stars. Bob's got a special 3-hour show on Radio 2 tonight at 9 p.m, straight after Ed Sheeran doing his in concert. Yeah. He's got interviews with big-time stars, including Garth Brooks, Keith Urban, all my friends, Chris Stapleton, another one of my friends, Casey Musgraves. Yes, I know Casey. Casey won Album of the Year, but she finished her chat with Bob by talking about him.
You've always been such a massive supporter of mine, even from when I first started coming over your side of the world, and I really appreciate that because you are a big deal, in case you didn't know that, because I've seen you on so many amazing documentaries before, and Queen this and that, and the Old Grey Whistle Test or whatever, and I know that you are surrounded by like wonderful music history, so for you to like give me so much love is really awesome.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
So, thanks.
Hey, Brother B, that's her talking about you. Louis Theroux has been talking to 1 Extra about making documentaries. He's made programs about a lot of polarising folk over the years, and Louis says it makes him question himself.
There's a bonding process that takes place so that you try and build rapport, and that really has to be based on something real. And so there's a part of you, in most cases, that grows to like the people that you feature on the programs, even when they're involved in worldviews that can be dangerous or deeply poisonous. You know, it's something I grapple with a lot. It's like, how can you like someone who's done something dreadful, or can you like someone who's involved in a way of life that's bigoted and hateful?
And you can hear that whole interview, by the way, by looking for Radio 1 and 1 Extra Stories on the BBC Sounds app. Go to it.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
4:11.
All the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on. But now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. When you told me that you hated my friends, the only problem was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, and tried to make me forget where I came from. And I didn't want to write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby, I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on. But now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. For all the times that you made me feel small, I fell in love, now I feel nothing at all. I never felt so low when I was vulnerable. Was I a fool to let you break down my walls? 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
BBC Children in Need on Radio 2.
Hi, my name is Jamie. I'm 16 and I'm from West Midlands. I'm talking about special needs people who's having difficulties. I have heart condition. For me, it's hard to around for a lot of it. And now I've got really, really heart pounding and that. I had to rest and sit down and then use my inhaler. I've been going to Dublin activity for 2 years. We do lots of sports and that, and activities like dodgeball. I'm scared of rugby because I'm scared that someone's going to hit my face.
Hello, I'm Megan. I work for Dudley Inclusive Activities and we run sport and physical activity sessions for children with disabilities. I've been working with Jamie for the past 2 years since he started. So one of our clubs is at a soft play centre. So we have a 2-storey soft play and the kids get to go in, run around, play tag games, make lots of new friends. So it's great. They just have a load of fun running around and having a great time.
Fun, I mean like happy, fun, Figo's nightmare, and it's been funny. Yeah.
You are one of our funny characters there, aren't you? Because Jamie, he did the soft play and now he's progressed on to doing our session for our teenagers and young adults. So that one's a lot more the social side. So for that one we're going to have a bit of a Christmas party at the school we use. So we're going to have a disco, possibly some food and just have a good time, everyone together. So all the participants and volunteers and staff there, just so we can celebrate Christmas all together. We provide a great service, but we need money to be able to do it. So that's where Children in Need are a great help.
Yeah, I want to thank Dublin Activities and Children in Need.
Your donation makes a difference. To donate £5, text the word radio to 70405. Or to donate £10, text the word radio to 70410. Text will cost your donation plus your standard network message charge. And 100% of your donation will go to BBC Children in Need. You must be 16 or over and ask the bill payer's permission. For full terms and conditions, visit bbc.co.uk/Pudsey.
There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly. But when you come and I am filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Do you mind if I call you Stephen?
You can call me Stephen if you wish. Alan Jones and Russell Watson are here. Marvellous to see you both.
Thank you very much. So much. It means the world to us to be here, Stephen. Thank you.
I've been so looking forward to seeing you both. I just can't tell you. I meant to come to Australia to see you, Alan, but I just didn't get a chance.
You just don't care anymore. That's the problem.
No.
Why have we left it so long, Stephen?
I don't know. I really don't know. Let's do Christmas together.
Quite so.
Well, Tim, this has got a bit scary, isn't it?
Can you all calm down, please?
Sorry, OK, we will.
Yeah.
You know it's nearly Christmas when we have Aled Jones on the show, but this time he's brought his friend Russell Watson with him. And that's because Russell and Aled have just released their first ever album together. It's called In Harmony, and it's a mix of arias and hymns, and more modern songs too, including Bright Horizons, which was specially written for them by renowned composer Sir Carl Jenkins. Everybody, ooh! Oh, yeah.
Fancy that.
It's called In Harmony. Why, Aled?
Because we're singing harmony for most of the tracks. It's not a case of Russ taking a verse, then me taking a verse, we sing together. It's been really brilliantly arranged. So sometimes Russ takes the top line, sometimes I take the top line.
It's mainly me, to be fair.
Yes, if there's any note is above G, then it's him.
But that's an interesting thing. Tell me what your range is.
Russ is a tenor.
He's a tenor, and you're a fiver.
I'm a fiver, yeah. On a good day.
Yeah.
No, I'm a baritone.
It works very nicely. Should it work, I mean, in musical form?
We weren't sure to start with, were we? When we first came up with the idea.
Yeah, we're different voices. You know, Russell's a dramatic tenor.
A noisy bloke.
A very noisy bloke, yeah. And I'm like a lyrical baritone. So on paper, you wouldn't put them automatically together. You'd put an operatic voice with an operatic voice. But actually, the first moment we heard the tracks together,
yeah,
it just
when
works brilliantly.
Brilliantly.
Yeah, it does.
Was it difficult choosing the right songs, though?
No. There are some tracks on there that you'd expect us to do, like You Raise Me Up. Yeah. But there's also tracks that we've never recorded before, like Here's to the Heroes, Cinema Paradiso.
I've not heard that for ages. That's a fantastic
The
choice.
Cinema Paradiso is probably the best one on it.
And you also got to sing Volare, didn't you?
I love Volare. I love the kind of treatment of that, and done in Italian as well.
No, that's Welsh. What are you talking about?
Oh, is it really?
Well,
Yes,
I sang it
I
in
thought it
Italian,
was,
isn't
yeah.
it, Welsh?
That would have been something, wouldn't it?
I've seen it done on S4C. So what's it like? You're going to be touring. Let me just do some dates. Aled Jones and Russell Watson in In Harmony tour dates 2019. September, if it's CYMRU, that's Cymru.
Yeah, Venue Cymru in North Wales.
I knew that, I was just testing. That's Llandudno in Venue Cymru. That's on the 17th of September.
Wow.
So there's the first date. And then we're on to Blackpool, Northampton, London, Southend, Eastbourne, Cardiff, Oxford, Plymouth and Bournemouth. That's in the month of September 2019 for Aled and Russell. And then October next year, 2019, Nottingham, that's at the Royal Concert Hall, starts on the 2nd of October, and then on to Ipswich and Cambridge and Gateshead and Glasgow and York and Stoke-on-Trent and Liverpool and Sheffield and Warwick and Belfast and Dublin. Do you try and out-sing each other sometimes?
No, I wouldn't stand a chance. I have to stand about this far away from him.
He puts earplugs on in the car when I'm warming up.
If you had a chandelier, Steve, he could smash it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about, and I mean this absolutely lovingly, if we were talking to two singers like yourself 30 years ago, they would be different kinds of folk altogether. If I had Pavarotti sitting here back in the old days, people rushing in and out. You don't have any of that. It's just a man in a hat.
Yeah, he's a bit like that.
Yeah. I only go anywhere they've got green M&Ms.
Oh, yeah, you've got to have something on the right.
Yeah, of course. And a man with a hat.
Will the snowman be on this year? You're waiting for it, weren't you?
Do you know what? It's the longest you've ever been. And also, don't start, okay? Because, you know what he does now constantly, everywhere he goes?
Yeah.
He has a photo taken with, like, a snowman or a ugly doll. It's like,
Nothing wrong with that.
Do you know the soonest he's ever done it?
First, it was about 3 years ago, and it was the first line.
It was 4 seconds.
And I only do it because I know you're wary of it.
No, I love
the more
it.
wary you are of it, the more I do it.
See, this is what he's like.
Yeah, now you know. But, I mean, seriously, do you look forward to the reminder of that?
Yeah, because the cheque will come in January and it'll be brilliant. What you're talking about, the kids can eat. No, listen, I'm very lucky. I didn't sing it on the film, but I released it as a single, and it's been part of everyone's sort of Christmas ever since. And I'd be upset if you didn't sing it.
Good.
I come in here for counselling.
Now, is it going to be a bit rock and roll, your tour? Who's going to sleep in the coach?
Oh, yeah, who's going to drive it?
Well, you got the man in the hat out there.
No, he's not coming on tour.
Oh, he's not coming on tour with you?
Definitely not.
Well,
no.
he looks like he should be on tour.
He's just our radio diva.
Oh, he's gone now. He's lost interest.
Let's moved on to somebody else.
When we started talking about the snowman, he just left.
He's not paid for that one.
Talk about the album, please.
Oh, yes. In Harmony by Russell Watson and Aled Jones is out now. Let's play something else from it. Cinema Paradiso. Yeah. We really like that, seriously. What else do you fancy? I fancy Volare.
I fancy Volare.
Yeah, Volare.
Here comes a little bit of those, and we say thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. And if we don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas, all of that.
Merry Christmas.
Aled Jones and Russell Watson, everybody. Yes, sir.
Potresti avere un'idea di ciò che sento io quando mi abbracci forte a te e petto a petto noi respiriamo insieme. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nella blu, dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. Ma tutti i sonni nell'alba svaniscono perché quando tramonta la luna li porta con sé. Ma io continuo a sognare negli occhi tuoi peli che sono blu come un cielo trapunto di stelle. Volare.
Joking Breaking Apart, that is seriously good, isn't it? Ella Jones, Russell Watson, their new album, In Harmony.
Wondering eyes that always seem to search out all the faces in the room. I know we try, pretend that this will work out, but lately acting's just no good. Maybe we're loyal, maybe we're not. Yeah, we got our secrets, but where does it stop? 'Cause you don't remember, and I think I forgot that we made a choice to stay no matter what. If we're always searching for a love that's perfect, how we ever gonna see just what we got? Treading water till we know it's worth it. Afraid to be the first to open up. Maybe we're loyal, maybe we're not. Yeah, we got our secrets, but where does it stop? Lost in a blind reality, searching for someone who's standing right before me, questioning my morality. Maybe we're loyal, maybe we're not. I wish I could tell you I wanted to stop, 'cause you don't remember, and I think I forgot that we made a choice to stay no matter what. If we're always searching for a love that's perfect, how we ever gonna see just what we got? Treading water till we know it's worth it. Afraid to be the first to open up. Maybe we're loyal, maybe we're not. Yeah, we got our secrets, but where does it stop? If we're always searching for a love that's perfect, how we ever gonna know just what we got? Why can't we be loyal? Why fight what we got when we got it so good? Why can't we be loyal? Why fight what we got? 'Cause if we're always searching,
Why can't we be loyal?
that's perfect. How we ever gonna see
Paloma Faith.
what we got? Treading water till we know it's worth it. Afraid to be the first to open.
It's 4:30. Can you wish my wonderful husband Carl Wright a fantastic birthday today? He's a brilliant dad to our 4 beautiful girls and my best friend of many years. Love from Lisa. Stephen Team off to London to see George Ezra play tonight at Wembley. Currently driving up the M3 from Southampton. Great driving songs. Thank you. That's Erin and Pete. And Bobby Pryor.
Steve, thank you. Belfast M1 southbound. Blocked at the moment just after junction 3 for Dunmurray following an accident, so they're holding the traffic. A75 all reopened between the A701 and the A76 at Heathall. The A7 at Langham all reopened. It opened almost an hour ago, so that's a clear through route for you from the Telford Road to Arkleton. Lovely, Peter. Thank you for keeping us up to date from the scene. I hope you're home with a cup of tea. M8 westbound at junction 2 for Newbridge. We've got 2 lanes closed with an accident. So that's the Edinburgh end on the westbound route. M1 northbound 28 to 29, Alfreton to Chesterfield. Got a breakdown. 1 lane is closed. M62 eastbound 25 to 26. That breakdown to Chain Bar is still there. 1 lane is shut. M6 northbound breakdown 16 to 17. Still 1 lane shut between Stoke-on-Trent and Sandbach. The M1 a little bit further down, southbound. All lanes are open now at 11A for Dunstable because of that earlier breakdown. So that congestion is moving through. A1, no change south of the M25. It's still closed heading north at Boreham Wood. So it's closed from the A411 at Stirling Corner to the M25 at junction 23. So that's still shut for investigation work. M25 clockwise, we had debris on the carriageway between 7 and 8, slowing the traffic from the M23 to Reigate. That's all open now. But then you've got more congestion from 11 Chertsey, 16 for the M40. Across the top, 25 to 26 is still a bit heavy following the earlier problems around at the M11, which have cleared. And also anti-clockwise, we've got accident and a bump that's now cleared. This is just south of junction 15 for the M4. Still queuing from 16 though, and it's busy around to 11 at Chertsey in places. M3 southbound between 3 and 4 at Frimley, we've got a breakdown, one lane is shut. A27 Shoreham bypass eastbound, we've got a breakdown between the A283 and the Lancing A2025 turn-off. And then finally the A21 on the northbound side, there's temporary traffic lights at Johns Cross, the A2100 and Roberts Bridge, so big queues both ways, but northbound really struggling. Snowman, thank you as ever. Back with another one, 25 minutes.
Thank you to Bobster. We're talking with Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law in just a moment.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
That was always a tune. Love's Unkind. Donna Summer. Here we are returning for Factoids with the Bobster and Tim Smith. Okay, 80% of pet owners say it would be a deal breaker if their potential romantic partner didn't like their pet. Here's Tim.
Which country covers the most time zones, do you think, on the planet?
Russia.
America.
Technically, it is Russia.
Well, Soviet Union, what used to be.
No, still Russia, actually, technically is correct. They cover 9 time zones. However, if you count everything, including overseas territories, bit of a trick question, then it's France, because they actually cover 12 time zones.
Yeah, and I often wonder where the time zones actually are. Like, if you're in a plane and you're, say, going to America, when is it suddenly 5 hours behind?
Well, there's a line in the sky. The lines are drawn all over the planet. They can see those.
Time zone this way.
From the cockpit, yeah. Where do the time zones go, hey? Where do they go?
I don't know.
But your smartphone also does a little beep, doesn't it, as you go through one?
Does it?
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Oh, I believe that. What you got?
Hedgehog footprints look like little handprints.
Oh, bless them.
Factoids.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
Jude Law and Eddie Redmayne are British acting royalty, and they're now starring together in the latest film from the Harry Potter universe, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Eddie is back as Newt Scamander, who studies and rescues magic animals, and Jude is Albus Dumbledore, Newt's former professor and mentor. We'll tell you about the plot in just a second. We're going to talk to Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law, everybody.
Hello.
Good afternoon. You both okay, by the way, first?
Very well. We're very well.
Excellent.
Thank you. Are you well? I'm well.
Not quite sure. Brilliant performances, by the way. The film follows on from the last one, right?
That's right.
Okay, now, can you do a little bit of setting up for us?
So, at the end of the last film, Johnny Depp has been revealed as Grindelwald, and Newt has managed to sort of contain him. But at the beginning of this film, he's being sent back to Europe to be tried for his crimes, and he manages to escape. And the only person who can get his mitts on him is Dumbledore, Jude's character, but for various reasons, Dumbledore's not allowed to, which is quite typical of Dumbledore. Manages to sort of take someone else and encourage them to do the work for him.
Steers them.
Manipulate.
Some say manipulate, I say steer.
This Dumbledore is a happening look, Jude.
The three-piece suit?
Yeah, the three-piece suit, the bow
long
tie.
coat.
Well, the beard, the bow tie. I mean, you've got it going on there, haven't you?
Well, I was in good hands. Colleen Atwood, our amazing costume designer, multi-Oscar-winning costume designer. I didn't really have much say. I stepped in and she said, "This is how I see him."
Yeah.
And I said,
Me too.
Yes, please.
And I got serious coat envy, which was I saw Jude arrive in his
beautiful coat.
Oh, no. Johnny's coat was the best coat. Come on.
What?
Oh,
No.
come on. That was brilliant. That was great.
Maybe on a Friday night when you go and see the Rolling Stones. I'm not sure. I think just on a Wednesday afternoon stroll around Hampstead, definitely the grey corduroy one goes.
Corduroy. Ooh, very on trend.
Urgence, un sorcier suivi, Newt Scamander, est entré dans le département de la magie.
Oh, that's your brother? So I think I may have mentioned in my letters that we have quite a complicated relationship. Stop! Does he want to kill you? Frequently.
He needs to control his temper.
I think that might have been the best moment of my life.
It's a family film. Do you think that we have to know the whole Harry Potter thing or not?
Oh, no, not at all. That said, what's exciting about this particular saga is that it starts to link up with very familiar themes from the Potter series. But fans of the first Fantastic Beasts, and indeed fans or people who are just curious about this world, it's an interesting film in that it doesn't patronise. It's got dark elements. It's got also fantastical elements. But we live in dramatic times, and I think it's a film that reflects that.
Newt's an interesting character because he's kind of vulnerable but powerful at the same time, in my view. What do you say about that, Eddie?
That's a really lovely way of describing him. Newt's basically always been an outsider. He didn't fit in at school. He's never been particularly good with human interactions. He's protected himself. He's created this kind of exoskeleton, basically living with his creatures, and he's also very content within himself. What I kind of like like, though, that is in this film, it's like, is that enough? Is it enough to be a good, kind-hearted, warm-hearted person, or does there come a point where the stakes are high enough that you have to engage and act on it?
When you get asked to do a Harry Potter style thing, I would imagine you would be honoured.
Really honoured.
That's the word.
I mean, both Jude and I have had the discussion that there was a period with the Harry Potter films and Lord of the Rings and
we were the only two
Game of
actors in
Thrones.
England
Exactly. We didn't pick up the invite for a while, so we've decided we played the long game.
Yeah, we sat it out.
Yeah, for us, you just get to swim around in J.K. Rowling's imagination, and that's a wonderful place to be.
What you get a feeling for is not just as actors, not just as a crew, especially being back here in the UK where the films are made, and indeed not even just with the studio Warner Brothers, a family, but we've been on a world tour now. We've been in China, we've been all over the States and parts of Europe. The passion of the fans and the people that follow these stories is incredible. It's incredibly inclusive and warm, and they're obviously passionate. And being welcomed into that, I've found it actually quite a moving experience. I've never been anything like it.
Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law on the line. We'll be right back with them in just a moment. Talking about Fantastic Beasts.
Meet me in the hallway for a cup of coffee by the stairs. We're both in a hurry. Let's steal a minute when there's no one there. Both our hoodies red. You're in my head. Yet there's no pressure. At least that's what we always said. I was keeping it together. I guess I didn't understand that I fell for you. I lost my cool. It hit me like a sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. I try to come up with the bad things. Didn't wanna write a happy song. You've had only good reactions, so I don't wanna be the one to this up, I swear. Out of nowhere, it hit me like a sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. But I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. But I still come back for that. Just one look and now I'm out of touch. Now I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. But I still come back for that sucker punch.
Eddie and Jude are back with us. They're in a hotel somewhere. We're here, starring in Fantastic Beasts. The Crimes of Grindelwald. I went to see it, and I must say, as a slightly older person, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, you need to kind of concentrate.
And digest. And I'm glad you mentioned that, because I think that's an important part of good storytelling in films. I'm all for big spectacle movies and movies that wash over you in the instant, but I'm also a big fan of complicated storytelling. And with this saga, you're in the hands of J.K. Rowling, and you've got to trust her as a storyteller. But you're right, she also asks you and expects you to meet her halfway and rise to the bait, and that takes sometimes a little bit of effort.
Eddie, I was going to ask you. You do get helped by two things. You have the most amazing suitcase, and you've got a duckbill platypus type thing that works like the Artful Dodgers in Scrooge. And they are fabulous. Was it easy to work with those?
You're talking about the nifflers,
Yeah.
and you're right, they do look a bit like a platypus, and quite a few Australian journalists are trying to claim them as their own, whereas I like to think they can be found in British hollows. They're amazing, these things. They're called nifflers, and they're incredibly attracted to shiny objects, and they just cause total chaos, but they're incredibly useful at the same time. And in this film, the nifflers had babies, and they are the most sweet, adorable little things. But when you're working with them, there's basically nothing there.
Oh, good boy. Jacob, she was here. Tina stood here. She has incredibly narrow feet. Have you noticed?
I was going to say, you do a great job. Is that difficult in green screen? Is that how it's done?
What's interesting is each different creature, they have a different method of filming it. So sometimes with the bigger creatures, you have some of the puppeteers who worked on Warhorse coming in with these gigantic puppets, and it's extraordinary. And sometimes you're literally like Pickett, who's this little bowtruckle, a kind of stick insect figure who just hangs out in Newt's pocket and on his hand. When I first started doing these films, in the last film, I'd be on the tube in London just talking to a space above my hand. And a lot of people would look at me with weird looks. So
It's miraculous, isn't it? Because the relationship Newt has with these creatures is, in my opinion, one of the warmest, one of the most exciting and fun elements of the films. And he just does it brilliantly. You believe in the relationships, and you believe in the creatures, and the draw of these beasts is, I think, huge.
I'd like to think of you both sitting in a rehearsal room in Acton, say, going through the script and looking at each other and thinking, I wish we had the animals with us, it'd be a lot easier.
Well, unless they're ferocious and terrifying, in which case we're quite happy.
You don't want all of them with you.
Or alternatively, actually, I mean, if you've ever tried acting with animals, it's actually sometimes quite a lot better than yours.
Take the dog away and let's draw it in later.
Do you get to keep your wands?
You do get to keep your ones, but also they merchandise your ones. So I remember after the first film, I got several of Newt's ones, and I thought, oh, you know, for the children in my family and my godchildren, this is the perfect present. I started handing them out as Christmas presents. But the problem is they're quite sharp things.
So basically giving someone a sharp stick.
To stick in their eye. Quite a few of the parents were like, what are you doing?
I'm willing to bet, Eddie, they don't work quite as well outside of the set.
What are you saying?
Oh, maybe they do.
The magic's real.
Sorry, the magic's real. I made a mistake. Sorry, guys. Oh,
please.
Sorry, I'll just rephrase that. They work just as well outside of the set. I know that.
Or you just use the excuse, you say, you're not flicking it right. And they go, no, I was pointing it at the lamp and it didn't turn into a boat. I was like, no, you're just, the movement's wrong in your wrists.
I do think this movie especially, amazing attention to detail for time period and backdrop and all the rest of it.
The sets were extraordinary. And I believe one of the biggest builds in the UK, they recreated the centre of Paris of mid-1920s. And to walk through those sets was extraordinary. You could sort of wander into a cafe and felt like you could order a coffee and a croissant and sit down and spend the day there, really.
Just before you go, I was going to ask you, of course, about a new Sherlock. To your knowledge...
Sherlock is in the... There is a will and a want. We're looking to next year, I think.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the year after, because
Right.
next year I think we'll be making a third part of this.
Excellent. Well, you can see Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law starring in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald in cinemas from tomorrow, rated PG. Thank you very much, guys. We'll let you get on with it.
Have a good day.
Eddie Redmayne,
Bye.
Jude Law, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thinking of everyone.
this reminds me of my very good friend, Janice Long. The Mighty Wah, the story of the blues. She loves that. Independent.co.uk series director says Peaky Blinders film is being written. Great haircuts. Yahoo.com says Danny Dyer to host Have I Got News for You. It's all about family. Metro.co.uk, Dan Aykroyd says Ghostbusters 3. Oh, that's enough now, surely. It's being written right now. Ghostbusters 3. I don't know. It's Ed Sheeran in concert here on Radio 2 from 7:30 tonight, and that means that Joe and Simon's show is a little bit shorter today. So if you want to be on Joe and Simon's end of days quiz, you need to get calling in right now. Here's the magic number. 08000 288 291. 08000 288 291. The number to ring, and there's operatives standing by immediately right now. Call now for a chance to be on Joe and Simon's end of days quiz at 5:30, and it could be you picking the first song on tomorrow's... Sorry, not at 5:30 now. And it could be you picking the first song on tomorrow's special All Request Friday for Children in Need. Oh, that's something else. It's all going on around me. That's 5 to 5. Here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. Belfast, M1, on the southbound side, just after junction 3 for Dunmurray, that earlier accident. Now they're letting traffic pass. You've still got a big queue through there, and there's still some restrictions, at least one lane shut. Newry, A27, we've got the Downshire Road partially blocked. There's an accident just near to the Belfast Road. The M8 westbound, the Edinburgh end, at junction 2 for the M9 and Newbridge and Claylands, still 2 lanes shut following that earlier accident on the westbound route. The M1 on the northbound side, 28 to 29 at Chesterfield, breakdown, 1 lane is still closed. M62 eastbound, 28 Tingley to 29 at Lofthouse. We've got 1 lane still shut. And the A55, first of all, if you're going over Britannia Bridge on the westbound route, it is very heavy. Beyond you, if you're going onto the island itself towards Holyhead, the A55 has been closed between 6 and 5. So you have to come off at 6 and go onto the A5, which runs almost alongside the A55 as part of the diversion. So give yourself extra time. Thanks for your calls, by the way. A45 eastbound at Higham Ferris, all reopened. A1 northbound has reopened up from Boreham Wood to the M25. And then the A27 Shoreham Bypass eastbound, the breakdown's gone from the Sompting roundabout. And then finally, the M25, queues both ways, 11 Chertsey, 16 for the M40. It's just busy congestion, all lanes are open. Back with another one, Joe and Simon, 30 minutes.
Thank you to Bobster. right, time to go. Joe and Simon. After 5.
Radio 2.
Tomorrow we are here, of course, because it's Children in Need Takeover. We got Tim Smith at Elstree. We got Toff Toffolo with us. We got Rob Beckett, comedian. Radzi from Blue Peter. And you. So see you then. Have a good evening.